bet you're wondering, what could this wonderful music be that is hurting your left ear? Well, you'll have to find out much later on. You'll find out. Boy, do I hate it. I mean, the song is familiar, but why is there such a crusty version? Why does this exist? Well, anyway, don't worry about it for now. Welcome to the stream. I have quite a lineup for you today. Oh boy. Well, I've got a lot of things. I've got a lot of things that you might want to see. I got the new Fantabulous demo. I've got more failed mascots. I got something called Mega Zooks. But first, here on Sunday Stream, where I welcome you, I have something a little cursed. First, worst, cursed. They all rhyme. I got a new AI for you. It's a new neural network. It's a new deep learning, whatever you want to call it. And it turns you into anime. So let's get started. I have many of these saved already. And then if the site isn't totally broken, I can do a couple, but it doesn't matter because I have so many. Let's get some appropriate music for the background. Good. Good. On second thought, why don't we just do Mario artist music? Yeah, this is much better. Alright, so, anyway, it's called Selfie2Anime. The site's probably already self-destructed by now. You know how it is? That's why I come prepared these days. I have several made by myself, several made by the vetting team, and just take a look at it. I'll give you an example. So it takes an image and it turns it into anime. So here's a good one. Here's Homelander from The Boys. You can see it does a pretty good job with Homelander. It just takes the initial image and it does its best through deep learning and neural networks. It tries to turn it into anime. Now, you may say this isn't anime. You might be right when you say that. But then you have Jay Leno. Now, this looks a little bit more anime. So, it kind of misses the mark, and then it kind of... It hits the mark sometimes, and... Speaking of mark, Oh, hi, Mark. So, yeah, no, some good ones here. I don't know what happened to his eye, his left eye, that you see on your right side. I think he was, like, punched by Chris R. a couple times. Several thousand times. I'm not sure. It's like his eye is bleeding. Gabe Newell. This one's pretty good. Again, not overly anime, but it just has a nice style to it. Some of these add unnecessary detail where none should exist. Like, for example, Reggie's face is now anime hair. It's extremely cursed. Yeah, not good. Not good. This one's kind of scary. Speaking of scary, how about Captain Picard also growing anime hair? Are you kidding me? The proportions aren't even correct. The nose is gone, but you got big anime eyes. It's Picard-chan. How about this one? It just turned Tim Curry into a thumb. Spice! It's just a thumb. I'm gonna show you some that, in fact, do not have comparison images, and that way you can guess what you think the initial image was. So here's an easy one. I just wanted to see what would happen. Obviously it's Wario. Obviously it's Wario. Unless somehow one of you was like, it's Pikachu! Well, it's not. Still no nipples. An attempted nipple or a shadow, I can't tell. But, it does weird things with full bodies and, you know, not just to zoom in on a face. Does anyone know who this is? This is Vinesauce specific. Let's see if chat gets it. Rev, you got it. It's Rev. Again, 2 different colored eyes. A little weird. Desu. How about this one? Anyone? 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 Yeah, it's Imakuni. Not bad. Good job. This one came out pretty great. Animate. Look at the eyes. You'll notice that it's very crusty. Again, there's a lot of, like, flesh lacerations here, or maybe it's old meat. I'm not really sure. But the eye has increased by 300%. Okay. How about this? Doubt. Yeah, that's pretty good. This is an easy one. You probably know who this is. Very much know who this is, but look at how much sadder and much bigger the eyes are. Also, the question block hat turned into a V. Weirdly enough. Strange. Anyone know? I mean, you'll see the usual suspects from my image folder. Yeah, it's John. It's John Cleese. My favorite one is yet to come. I'll be sure to show you that one in a bit. I don't want to spoil it too soon. Then you have this one. That's also... Any guesses? Any guesses? It's not Joel. It's me. Oh, everyone's just answering Joel for every person. Okay, I got it. I see. This as well? This is Joel. Okay, who this? This is what it does with sunglasses. Again, looks pretty good. I don't know how anime this is, but his face is definitely scrunched in a weird way. Speaking of Tommy, here's another Tommy Joker. I bring you new Joker! Or, as he says it, Jocker. I have to do the thing now, hang on. I have to do it, I'm sorry.
Hi, this is Tommy Wiseau, creator of The Room. Let me introduce you to the new Joker! Ah!
Any guesses about this one? Now, this needs to be just a little smaller, so it just hides behind the images. There we go. That's right. It's a little, roundy-headed, baldy twat. That's right. That's right. That's pretty good, that. It's Carl. Carl Pilkington. Any guesses here? Anyone? Yep, it's Gandalf. You can even see the subtitle. Like, you can see the text at the bottom. Someone to share in an adventure. Kind of. His face detail has been removed, and now it just means he's just got an eye patch.
Do you wear wigs?
No, I do not.
Have you worn wigs?
No, I have not.
Will you wear wigs?
Maybe.
When will you wear wigs?
Let us continue. I don't know who this is. I did not input this one. I don't know. There's a couple in this folder, I just don't know what they are. Is this old Germa? Oh, it is. Oh. Oh, that explains it. Alright, wow, okay. That's pretty... It's a lot of detail there, a lot of line work. Here's another Tommy. This is that one picture of Tommy that I have a hard time looking at. This almost looks like a fucking modern art exhibit. Like, there's something about this. Like, Tommy could run for, like, politician and use this to stylize a little bit more. And it would be, like, perfect. You know? Like, he could do a campaign. Look at that. Okay, we can do different music here. Maybe we can try some different Mario artist music. Since I enjoyed playing that so much, I figured it would be good. Pennywise. That's an easy one. Looks good. Not really anime, just kind of bold colors. Just flat colors. How about this one? Even if you can't tell what the face is, the fucking picture is so recognizable. Like, this image is just ingrained into my skull. This is what I see when I close my eyes and I think of the Todd image, because my brain removes the detail. It's just this outline in this general shape. I can't help it. This is just... I don't know if this is anime. I'm gonna say no. It's me. But yeah, I'm gonna say no. Now, this AI, I've learned, doesn't work very well with some things. Again, you need kind of like a face that's recognizable as a face before it really works its magic. Otherwise, you get this. This is Superintendent Chalmers. Oh wait, sorry, it's Skinner. Sorry, Skinner as Peach. I don't know. I had this in my folder, right? And then we put it through again, and it got a little closer to anime, but not really. I mean, you can tell that it went through once because the text on the left here is changed a bit, but then this one is just... Yeah, so that's what it looks like put through twice. Very strange. Viper the Rapper. Like, there's a sadness to his eyes, and no mouth. Unless you consider what almost is a mouth to be a mouth, but not really. Vipe. Vipe is a cool name, actually. Maybe he should go by Vipe. Hang on a minute. Got a couple more of... then there's this one again, which came out way better. This is Sauce Boss, but actually kind of almost really anime. So I don't understand this AI. It just baffles me to no end, because then you can get shit like this, which this is fucking amazing. So you got Quark from Deep Space Nine. It looks incredible. The detail's preserved, and it does something interesting with it. But then, like you saw a moment ago, you put Picard through, which seems a lot easier. It's just a dude who's bald, and it creates this. It thinks that it's hair. Also, the best part is, look on the left of both Picard, the jawbone of Patrick Stewart and the anime girl. Like, the jawbone is intact, but it's just hair on the right. Oh, it's so strange. God, I don't like looking at it. But yeah, Quark came out pretty perfectly. Let's see. This one came out great, too. Scully. That would be a perfect template to start with for anime X-Files. Like, severely powerful AI that could do this. Even though the eye is now weird, you can fix that. And the mouth is weird, but it's still pretty close. It's pretty good. However, as you all know, this is the most important. I just like to watch you guys. Notice the face became smaller, and the neck became part of the face. Otherwise, it did a pretty okay job. Totally removed the nose from existence. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one. On one hand, it's pretty good. On one hand, it's just scary and awful. So, here's this image. It turned me into a Fire Emblem character. Not enough detail to work with, so it was like, fuck it, give him blue hair. Speaking of me, I have bonus content. This is bonus content for the stream, and specifically for the stream. It actually did a pretty good job with this photo. Ran it through twice. Yeah, I don't know. I was just sitting there and then the selfie just snapped. Isn't that weird how that happens? It was weird. It just happened. Like, I don't know how that happened. You know when people say that, oops, didn't mean to. It's just like, oh, I was just sitting there. I looked to the left, the camera snapped a picture. So weird. But it actually looks good. I've become like an anime character. You can put me in your JoJo's now, if you need to. Speaking of me, here's another one. This is Nari's fault, I think. Like, I leave for a couple minutes, I come back, and it's just like 7 pictures of me put through the Animizer. Which is what I'm calling it now. Now, do you remember this lad? Because he's been making a comeback lately. He's gonna Mongol some cocks, I think. Yeah, in the anime form as well. That's... Again, there's a kind of, a sincerity. And hair has been added. There's, I don't know if I like this adaptation. I don't know if I like that one. Here's a really good Gordon Freeman. I think that one came out great. Here's that fucking crusty baby that I keep using in these things. And I can't even tell you, like, what the original baby looks like, because again, this is what I see in my nightmares. It's pretty much just this. I don't know why the mouth was made, like, green. It's weird. Moving on. How many more do we have? This is, in fact, not at all related to this AI whatsoever. It's just someone's tattoo. Someone said, put anime through the Animizer. Doesn't work. Apparently you can do it, but it doesn't really do too much. That's what I've been told. But, instead I've been thinking about those beans. I like how it turned the text into some, like, weird garble. Cursed Ringo. There's that doll, which makes the Ringo look way more friendly. The original Ringo doll, which I can't even find at the moment, I'm sorry to say, is just way worse than this. Here's animation error Luigi. Vinny, please show us Joel. Okay, hang on a minute. I think I might have one, actually. Let me check. I think there was one posted. It's not in my folder for some reason. Hang on a minute. Yep, got it. Okay. This is what you wanted. You made this happen, chat. Again. It's really... it's really nice. I mean, I feel like these two would get along nicely. It's really nice. How about Germa? Another Germa. He just keeps showing up. But this image is good. I like to interpret this image as the whole bottom right corner of his face is a mouth. Is just a giant open mouth. That's my interpretation of this. Why does this music fart? You hear that? This is just in the original music. It's weird. Here's Bane, which actually came out, again, pretty good. I don't know if I'd classify this necessarily as anime. Then again, I'm not exactly... No, I mean, I am an anime master. I am the expert, of course. Seems to me you're the expert! You know who this is, right? Yep. JC. Again, small face Michael Scott, but giant eyes, with anime hair. So the way it mangled this face, well, it made him happier, at least. It made him a lot happier. You know what it did for this image? It took it maybe even higher.
From within your mind, no one else can find the life that you inspire. From another place, not from outer space, from some place even higher. Ramblers are, ramblers are.
So that's just every day now we have a Remlazar quota. Oh shit, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that I'd been shot in the face by a snub-nosed pistol. Mm-hmm. Yep. Just trying to figure it out. I can't. Not gonna say anything. Because I don't know how to... I don't know. So let's just move on to something a little less disturbing. It's Isabel. Actually, no, this looks kind of disturbing. There's some flesh here. It's like a deflated, like, dry Isabel that needs hydration. Yeah, I don't know. No, this one's pretty bad, too.
Alright, now, I want to show you. Alright, now listen. The top image is definitely a little weird. It was an off day. I had like 14 screwballs. And then like another 3. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it.
Does anyone know what this is? That's Fine Ryzen. Yes, it is. A disaster? Well, that's one answer. That's one answer. This is actually Vine Ryzen. It did its best. It did its best. Let's keep moving. Got a couple more for you. Here, just... even if you don't know what this is, just look at it. Enjoy it. This is what it does to a lot of people in one image. It just removes detail and doesn't know what to do. So, it just gave up. From within your mind, there's no time and healing something higher from another place. I don't even remember what I tried to input here, but it just turned into this. So this was something that wasn't just lines, and then it became lines. So this is the only glitch that I got from it. Ha, you crazy alien. Here is Tommy Wiseau face swapped with the new Joker, turned into anime. I know. It's just, we're going many levels deep. Anyone know what this is? This is an old one. Star Trek. That's right. It's the salt monster from Star Trek. Vinny, did you put Zedeni through? No, in fact, I don't have the Zedeni right now. If anyone from the vet team could do a Zedeni real quick, that would be great. While I'm doing this. If not, I mean, the servers might be overloaded, so I don't know. Here, you guys got an answer for who this might be?
Ow. Wow. Wow.
This is a viewer submission just now in chat. It's pretty good, actually. Hey, you can, if you have any, like, that you just made, you can tweet a couple to me, and I'll do a couple viewer submissions, real quick. So, if it works, you know, it'll be nice. It'll be, easy. Okay, this one should be easy, but can you guess? Yeah, it's Arnold. It's Arnold trying to smile. Here's a viewer submission in the form of Ronaldo. Ronaldo statue. I love this. I love this AI. That is nice. Second. Okay. I don't know what this is, but it's another viewer submission. I don't even know what the starting image is. I'm sure some of you do. Here's a young... Wow, this... Does anyone know what this is? Stock grandma with a gun? Oh, okay, but does anyone know what this is? I almost guarantee no one's gonna get this. I see... Oh, only one person got it in chat. I'm just gonna show you. I'm just gonna show you. This was a viewer submission of a young Mike Stoklasa. What the fuck? I don't know. I don't even know. There's more submissions, but let's go through the ones I did, and then, we can check out a couple of those real quick. We're winding down this segment. But let's keep going. Almost done. Data. Yep, this is new data from the Picard show. So, notice again, skin melting off, no mouth. This doesn't do mouths well. It doesn't do a lot well. Speaking of, here's Gordon Ramsay. This is actually fucking terrifying. This might be my second favorite one in how disgustingly terrifying it is. So, 2 eyes in the right spots, possibly a mouth, and then a bottom eye, and then for some reason a top eye. But why? Why is it doing more than 2 eyes? You would think an anime algorithm would just do 2 eyes. Alright, then there's this. This is my favorite one. Because, again, it... So it's Gary Busey. Perfect eyes, a little nose, a little mouth, and then another giant teeth mouth. It just hurts to look at. Yeah, I tried to do, the Toad one, but it didn't really turn it into anime, it just, like, smoothed it out. So... does anyone know who this is? There's a clue in the image. Yep, it's Jerry Seinfeld as Luigi. It's Jerry Seinfeld with the mustache.
It was a movie.
There you go. Here's another of me. Dear Lord. Here's real Simpson, real Homer, turned into... Oh, God. Again, it just... it's uncomfortable for some reason. I don't really know why. And then, the last one that I did and, you know, the vetting group did, that I came prepared with, was this. Which, again, should be very familiar. So... Yeah, it's pretty good, too. Not bad. It's the Bob Hoskins Mayro. Let's do a couple viewer submissions. Do you? Yep. That's a good one. Load up a couple more. The fuck is this thing? Is this a combine? Here's that other image of me. Wow, where did my eye go? Got one good eye. I don't know where the other one went. What happened to it? It's sunken. It was like punched out. Does anyone know who this is? Go ahead, take a guess. Yeah, it's G-Man. How the fuck did you get that? Fuck. It's just a cat. Here's, Garfield. I'm just gonna speed through some of these submissions, so just have fun. Just enjoy them. Just enjoy them. This will be the montage section. Rob Layfield. I think that's it. Let me see if I have a Zidane. Hang on a minute. Again, all of this music is from Mario Artists, if you have any interest in such things. Submitted Zidane, but the server is fucked. Alright, well, that's a shame, but we did get this, whatever this is. So, yep, there you go. That's just about everything. Sadly, we could not get Zidane, because everything is fucked. But hey, maybe next time. If there ever is a next time. There won't be. But, thank you for the submissions. It was fun while it lasted. That was Selfie2Anime. I like checking in on these new AIs. I always say this. It's just wonderful. Oh, we got a handsome Todd. It's always good to learn of... Charge your battery, dude. It's always good to learn of different AIs that are just pointless, that serve no other function than to just have people laugh and bring us together, and also to horrify us a little bit. Very good. Maybe in a couple weeks or a couple months we'll have another new AI to check out. Alright. That was Selfie2Anime. Maybe when it works, you can send me some more. Not for tonight, but for, you know, eventually.